money, pocket money, cold hard cash.
I'm not sure what a healthy relationship to money is. I know what a healthy relationship to sex is. I'm just not sure about a healthy relationship to money.
As a child, I remember going into a store with my mother, and my mother handed the lady one piece of money, and the lady handed her back several. And I was astounded. Mommy, how did that happen? She gave you back so many. You only gave her one. And I guess that's my basic notion about money.
Erika, she's rich. And then they would be like, muito pobre, she's very poor. And it was always she was poor, not he was poor.
I wanted to be a dancer really bad. And my mom would say, get those highfalutin ideas out of your head. Those are for rich kids. You kids are going to have to work hard for everything you get in this life. And that was like drummed into us.
And I'm thinking, what can I say that's really going to impress them? And I said, well, we're poor.
It's the class issue, it's the race issue, and then it's the gender issue because, of course, the parents are more lenient with the boys. It's like, oh, it's okay for you to mess up. Oh, it's okay for you to make mistakes. But with the women, it's no. That was very wrong. You just ruined your entire life. You shouldn't have done that.
And then when I was around 10, my parents told me I would have to submit a budget. Imagine a 10-year-old submitting a budget.
My mother and I went for a walk shortly after the blow-up, and I asked her point blank, why don't you leave him if he treats you like this? And she said, I can't. I have no money.
And I realized then that the house I lived in was his too. And that in a very real sense, I was a non-person.
And how is that going to play out when you finally have a credit card and you think, that's just awesome, I have a credit card? Then you realize, oh, I should not have bought that. And then you regret it, and you get in debt, or you get charged those extra fees.
You say, okay, tomorrow. First of the month. Every addict does that. And then when they stop, they say, what was I doing? What was I thinking? But my addiction was just like throwing money away.
I'll write you a check. I said, what? She's like, yes, I'll write you a check. And I felt like I probably just kept crying.
But I've heard of people who've got heart attacks and got really sick, and they never told because they didn't have the money to go on. So that's big, really big, money and secrets.
Piazzas. A doit, a stiver, a rap, a mite.
A Tana, a Joey,
A simple farthing, not even worth 2 cents.